Got one person, man. All right, who's that? Is that you? Can y'all see me? If y'all can hear me, let me know. Let me know out there. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. So I can need to change my microphone. Do I need to change my mic? Can you hear me out there? Trying to see if we can got any people out there. Just wait for a couple more people to join. See what's going on. See, we got one person. Anybody else joining? All right, we a little bit past 8, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start this one off with a little prayer before we go. All praises to the Creator. Let this platform be a vessel of your word. May we produce constructive content that honors our ancestors. We love you, we thank you, and we feel your presence with us. To those who came before us, we love you and miss you deeply. Ashe. All right, welcome everybody. This is RDB21. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey man, I'm excited for today, man. We doing something a little bit different. It's the first time we ever live stream. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Whoever that is out there, thank you, man, for jumping on. I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Put your name in the chat. Let me know who you are. But like I said, man, we want to just welcome everybody to RDB21 Podcast. Today, special episode. It's our first time streaming live on YouTube. For everyone tuning in, we appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning into the platform. We want to give a little Thanks to all our sponsors, Ohio Auto Wholesales over on 3871 East Livingston Avenue in Columbus, Ohio, 43227. Go check them out if you need a ride, you need a good deal. They've been our #1 sponsor from day one, man. So we really appreciate them, man. That's why I want to definitely give them a shout out. Let them know, man, we live, man. I hope they tuning in. I want to give a shout out to Trade to Freedom. Trade to Freedom is a financial. If you want to learn how to trade options, learn how to make some money in the stock market, it's a trading platform based off Rashad Mosley. He was a previous guest. He's not a sponsor, but that's just somebody I shout him out to everybody. I recommend you check out Rashad, Trade to Freedom. That's another one of our key contributors. I also want to thank everybody. Like I said, this is our first time streaming, so I just want to just give everybody who just been the foundation of RDB21, all our past guests that we had. I want to acknowledge all them: Trinity Collins, Rashad Mosley, Kenyatta Quinn, Maurice Collins III, Kobe Sharp, and the Three Mugs Podcast. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for being a part of what we doing. Like I said, man, this is something different, man. So we just out here just trying to just give a little different little platform. It's been some trying times for us right now. So this is why we doing something different, man. So just bear with me right now while we go through this little transition. That's why I put the poll up there. If you have tuned in the past, if you know about RDB21, if you know what we be talking about, what we do, let me know if you like this live, broadcast, or if you like the studio. Let me know which one is better. So I got a poll up there. Check out the poll. Please contribute to the poll so I can kind of figure out, whether I should do this more often or not. So I could maybe just, instead of going to the studio, we can just do live broadcasts. So like I said, if everybody likes this platform a little bit better, we may do this more often. And but tonight, man, I'm doing this really specifically, man, because I'm hoping and I'm praying that everything works out. I have some special guests for y'all tonight. They're the reason why I really am doing this broadcast. They're going to join me later. I'm hoping to hear from them here soon. That's part of the reason why I said a prayer before this, because I'm praying, man. I'm praying that they tune in and they stream in. I'll be live streaming with them too, so hopefully I can get them on later on. But for right now, bear with me. Like I said, if y'all know about what we do, I'm just gonna give a little rundown about what's been going on here in the sports world here lately, man. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to what's been happening with college basketball. Man, basketball season is off to a crazy start. So that's basically what we're gonna talk about a little bit of college basketball right now, man. So if y'all really into college basketball, man, hey, college basketball, NBA is starting. I'm gonna talk about the NBA a little bit later, but first off, I'm gonna just get into the college basketball. What's been happening with college basketball? If you are anybody who's been following us and been watching our broadcast, I talked about Darryn Peterson like on probably one of my first ever podcast I ever put out. He was one of the first ones I talked about. So he's at the University of Kansas. He's a freshman this year. If you hadn't seen, you've seen what he did. Yesterday they played against Louisville. He had 24 points in the first half. He ended up with 26. So he really didn't, second half he kind of slowed down. But first half, man, he was amazing. So I was trying to tell you guys about him last year, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm glad to see that he's finally getting to go to college and his name is getting put on that big stage. Right now, man, college basketball is they got a lot of high level play right now. A lot of people are complaining about what's happening in college sports, period, with NIL and all this other stuff. Me personally, I think it's helping. I think it's helping sports, period. It's giving us a different look. It's giving us a lot of talent It's a lot of talented kids out there, and they getting to showcase their talent. Kids that may have not got a chance up before, and now they actually able to be compensated for it. So I'm happy for him, man. But Darryn Peterson, AJ Dybantsa, he's at BYU. Cameron Boozer, he's at Duke. Them three names has been basically the talk of being like the top 3 picks in the draft here coming up, and they all 3 of those guys just play exhibition games, and they all play well. So this year's draft is gonna be crazy. I'm really excited about the draft, man. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with the draft. So I hope everybody tune in to college basketball, man. If you're a basketball fan, I know a lot of people like to say they don't like this or like that. They might, I just watch NBA or I just watch college. Man, tune in to college right now, man. College is at an all-time high, in my opinion. It's a lot of good teams out there. It's a lot of young players that's out there playing. A lot of these teams, it's a lot of good players out there, man. So I don't know if you know about Arkansas. Arkansas has a dynamic duo, Darius Cuff Jr. and Malik Thomas. Them is 2 more freshmen players to keep an eye on. I'm just naming off a few of these players here in college that I really think you should be looking out for, because those are some of the guys that have stood out here in these past couple of days that I've been seeing in exhibition play. Kentucky, they knocked off Purdue. Purdue was preseason number 1, and Kentucky came in and they went in there and knocked off Purdue. They went and beat them on I want to say they won by 20 points. Jasper Johnson, he had 15 points in that game. I don't know if you know Jasper Johnson. I know the younger kids, they know Jasper Johnson. I really didn't know about Jasper Johnson myself. That's another thing about, like I said, with sports, man, it's so crazy, man. These kids have all these different little outlets on basically how to get to know each other and all that. So Jasper Johnson has a big social media following that I'm just not really realizing about, me personally. But I mean, like I said, I know these kids, I think they know who he is. And I'm really just now learning about him. But I guess he came from OTE, which is like the overtime elite program. The overtime elite program is starting to stand out to me a lot too. That's something that I really wasn't into a lot, but overtime elite is making some big moves, man. So if you don't know about overtime elite, pay attention to them. Jasper Johnson came from overtime elite. Sean, I'm gonna mess his last name. Sean Abibev. I can't say his name. He plays for the University of Cincinnati. He had a pretty big game a couple days ago. Who did Cincinnati beat? They knocked off Michigan. Cincinnati beat Michigan. And Sean Abibev, he's from I'm saying his last name wrong, but he's a guard for Cincinnati. First name is Sean. And like I said, they beat Michigan, but they ended up losing the other day to, I believe, Arkansas. I think Arkansas, that's who Arkansas just beat. Arkansas beat them pretty handily. So Arkansas looked pretty good. Like I said, they got Malik Thomas. They have some Arkansas's got a pretty good team, man. They got John Calipari, so they always gonna be on their game and do what they do. But who else was there that I wanted to tell you guys about? Okay, yeah, Kansas, man. Kansas's team looks, man. They were impressive to me. Not just Darryn Peterson. I don't know if you've been seeing what Kansas has been doing, but they got a crazy pipeline right now that they got coming in there. They got a next year's recruiting class. They have one of the top recruiting classes. They have Taylor Kinney. He's another OTE guy. He's another guy too that's actually from the northern Kentucky, the Cincinnati area. He's from Ohio. He plays in this area down in Cincinnati, down there. But he went to overtime elite too to go play. So like I said, overtime elite is kind of like a prep school basically, where a lot of these kids are starting to go. And like I said, Jasper Johnson, he went there, and so like I said, overtime elite, man. Pay attention to overtime elite. They just also, I'm kind of bouncing around with this, but overtime elite, They also just got Marcus Spears Jr. They got a new team there that's in overtime league. They were playing in high school. Jermaine O'Neal that played for the Indiana Pacers, he's the head coach of their team. They were called Dynamic Prep in Texas, but they see this. Like I said, this is how sports is going right now. They went from a high school Dynamic Prep to where I guess they transferred to this overtime elite to where now they're called the Phase. They're called Phase. I think they're called Team Phase, and they're playing in the overtime elite circuit. Like overtime elite has their own teams where they have their own group of players and all that. They recruit their own players and everything, and they have their own ecosystem, training, and their players. They have sponsorships and they have deals. So like the overtime elite kids, they're getting paid also. So that's another reason why a lot of the people go to overtime elite, because they help them with their branding, they help them with their social media. That's why I was saying about Jasper Johnson. He had a big social media following, and that's a big part in due to his affiliation with Overtime Elite. So I'm kind of bouncing around with that as far as that, but pay attention to college basketball, man. There's some good basketball being played right now. It's a lot of future NBA players that's in the college. A lot of people is getting up, like I said, they getting upset with the NIL. I feel like this is helping college become. We're actually getting to see pros play in college now. Past few years, the college players we weren't really seeing a good high quality basketball, in my opinion, in college. But right now, I think there's so much, the money's involved now. So, the players, they don't have to go to the NBA. So now they can come back. So now it's just, come back and play, go to college. You don't have to worry about nothing. So I'm happy that the kids can come back and play. I think it's making college basketball a whole lot better. So everybody's mad about the G League. There's G League players now that are coming back to college and play. That's another big thing too with college. So me personally, I don't have no problem with it. Everybody, like I said, I've been hearing a lot of people's, they're upset about that. They feel like that's not fair. I mean, they changed the rules, so this is what it is. We just gotta take it for what it is. This is their system, man. So, I mean, it could be your kid that went to the G League that didn't make it. So, I mean, if he could go back to college and play 4 more years, and now, like you said, in college, he's going to Louisville, which is a big high major school. He's going to be getting NIL money. So, they're going to be getting paid a pretty good sum. So, our goal is basically for our kids to be successful, man. That's why we send them to these schools. That's why we groom them to play in these sports or whatever, for them to be able to make a living for themselves. So right now, man, the way they're setting it up, these kids can start making a living for themselves and their families in high school, and some before high school, some in middle school. It just depends on what kind of deals they have and what kind of social media following they got, because you can make money off of social media now. Things is changing so much. So I think, like I said, it's been a big outcry of everybody. Tom Izzo came out and he made a big deal about the G League players coming back to play. He didn't know nothing about that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think that. Oh man, they're sending me texts that saying that they can't get to the live stream. Is everybody? Can y'all hear me? I'm getting text messages saying they can't get to the live stream. Has anybody had problems with the live? I see there's a couple people on here. Are y'all okay? Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me, or can you not hear me? I'm gonna see what I can do. Let me see. Just bear with me for a little second. I'm gonna try to see what's going on with the live stream. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. You here, Roddy? Okay. You can hear me? All right. So Mel, you said so you can hear me, Mel. What's you text me and said you couldn't hear me. So I was wondering if everything was all right. Okay. All right, you there, Roddy? So Roddy here. All right. So I got the main man here. That's all. I'm all right. I'm feeling real good now. Now I know everything is all right. Okay. So now we can just keep on rolling, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. But back to like I said with the NIL, man. Just we can't be mad at these kids, man. It's time for them to go ahead and get their money and do what they got to do. You know. Hey, Roddy, let me know if you want to jump in, Roddy. If you want to get in, man. Oh, okay. There. That's all. Okay. Now I got you. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. All right. There it is. So we in. All right. So just I give me about 10, 15 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and I will have my guests. This is what we've been waiting for, man. I've been waiting for this, man. I've been waiting to talk to him, man, and talk about this. And thank you. I feel so much better, man. I'm feeling better now. All right, like I said, man, let's get back to it. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah, man. Just like I said, NIL is it's the new wave right now for these kids. So we got to give these kids their opportunity to make their money. And once again, as black people, this is not our system. We didn't set this up. So we got to just let them do what they do. So let everything just play out. And we got to take advantage of it the best way we can. And that's what these kids who went to the G League and went back to school. I mean, they made the opportunity for them. So why not? They took it. Take the opportunity. We can't be mad at them for taking opportunities that's there. So I mean, let these kids do what they do. We want them. We sit here and we watch them. Like we can't treat them like cattle and like slaves. Like these is our kids. These is our babies. So that's why I always be telling everybody like we shouldn't talk about these players' money. I don't like talking about the NFL, NBA, nobody, no contracts, none of that. It don't matter. It don't matter how much they make. It don't matter how much they make. All right. Now that I done said that, that's a good segue into really what I wanted to get to this because uh, this NBA scandal with this gambling scandal. This is an example of we think when we have money that we can do whatever we want to do, and we can just do whatever. And I feel bad for Chauncey and all them. And everybody was saying like, oh man, they was setting everybody up. Like maybe they was. I don't know if he was or not. Maybe they was setting people up, and they was. If he was doing that, that just let me know that obviously Chauncey he must have he had to be in. He must have a gambling problem himself for him to have to be doing stuff like that to get some money from them, because he had to get paid for doing whatever he was doing. So he did that for a reason. Like, so like I said, man, they've turned this whole story into this gambling situation with Chauncey and Terry Rozier. Um, it's deep. It is deep. This is really all. I really didn't want to go too crazy about this. About I don't know, man. I just want everybody to know, man. Just if y'all know about history and stuff like that, man. COINTELPRO. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Do your research on COINTELPRO. Um, I've heard Stephen A. say some stuff. I've heard Gilbert Arenas say some stuff. Stephen A. said, Trump was involved or whatever, and Gilbert was saying how this is the mafia, but they're using Negroes. And what Gilbert said, I was telling some of my friends the same thing. Like, this ain't about us. Like, the mafia, they were the ones in charge of this. Like they were the ones in charge of all this, you know. So let them do what they do, and stop blaming us for the situation. They ain't said nothing about which mafia, what name have they said from the mafia? We just know mafia. We don't know nobody's name. But they were the ones in charge of all of it. They was the ones with the X-ray tables and all this. They was the one who set everything up. The players was just the pawns in it. Whatever their play was, they was pawns. Damon Jones, he was a pawn. They was doing dumb stuff for sure. And yeah, they got caught up, man. And they gonna pay the price for it. And that's what I'm talking about as far as money. Like we always talking about how much money these guys make and all that. Like, yeah, they make a lot of money, man. But once again, just think about us, man. Just us as regular people. You know, they spend money like it ain't nothing, man. So just because they got a lot of money, they spend a lot of money too. So, and that's part of the things that they don't understand when they talk about being financially literate. Like most of them not. They real frivolous. They real like they. I ain't gonna say frivolous. That was a bad word to use. They let their they're real loose with their money. So, and it's a lot of things a lot of ways for them to, they live in that lifestyle when they really shouldn't be. And we don't be understanding that. They don't be making as much money as we think. They make a nice sum, but they overspend. They overspend. So when you spending a lot of money trying to keep up with whatever you're doing, if you ain't got no business to compensate and overcome all that, like all that money they made is gonna be gone. So whatever is going on with this gambling scandal, man, I really don't know, man. I feel bad for all them, man, because they, like I said, Chauncey's career is probably over. He ain't gonna never coach again. So I hope everything is all right. Okay, okay. They named the mafia families. They named the families like we know the family names. We know the family names. PA. You know, we all know their names. Let me see. Y'all want me to move the poll out the way? Is the poll up there? Can y'all? That poll is in. Is the poll? Is that on there? Y'all see that too? Should I take the poll down? Y'all want me to take the poll down? Let me see. See if I can take it down. Mm. Yeah, okay. I hear you there. They named the mafia families, man, but I mean they didn't name nobody's name, man. That's all I'm saying about it. And that's what I'm saying too, as far as this being like a government operation. Like they know, yeah, the mafia was involved. The poll is in the middle of the screen. Okay. All right. I don't know how to take it down, y'all, man. I'm learning, man. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. All right. I'm just gonna end the poll for right now. We might bring it back. Said drag it here to end it. There it go. That better? There it go. All right. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what they gonna do with them, man. I just wish that we would stop talking about, they didn't put us out here in front of this whole thing, man. That's the only thing I'm saying. Just like what Gilbert was saying, like, why are we out here? Like, put them out here, and just like they really, this is this is a smear campaign, is what I feel. Like they smearing everybody's name. They throwing people's names out there. LeBron's name that got thrown out there. Kevin Garnett's name that got thrown out there. But we don't even know if they really was involved. But now it got us thinking about it because I'm how my mind is going. I'm like, yeah, LeBron, he connected to Damon Jones, and I had been telling it. I don't know if y'all remember this from last year. I talked about this earlier with some of my other guys, man. I was telling them, like, if y'all remember, man, Maverick Carter got caught up in a situation last year, and LeBron had to respond to that. And so I don't know if he I don't know, man. I don't know if LeBron was, if this I feel like this whole thing is all connected. And I think they even said that all this is all connected. I don't know if Maverick Carter's situation was connected with this, but I'm assuming it was because Maverick, Damon Jones, and all them, they all run in the same circles. And it's just crazy, man. Like I said, I don't know why they're using us, man, to put this out here and why they're trying to really smear the NBA because it's kind of crazy that they even did this to the NBA because it made them look bad. Even and now I'm gonna segue into that. Like they have done all this, talked all about these gambling issues, man, and the NBA, man, is playing. Man, this is like the best basketball I've ever seen in my life, man. I don't know how y'all feel, but the NBA is playing at us. Everybody always says like, "Oh, when is it gonna die?" or whatever. Like, man, man, these boys is playing some good basketball. Like, I got a lot of respect for what they doing right now. They playing some good basketball. So, I just, I'm like, why is all this coming out? Like, I mean, it's smearing the player's name, but as far as the game is all time high. Wemby, Zion is even playing. Like they got everybody, man. I mean, the league is at an all time high right now. So I don't know, man. Yeah, you right, you right. Yeah, they probably that's what I'm saying. I do think that's why they was in on it. They was in debt. Like, yeah, I believe that too. Like they had to. Like that was why they was out there. And that's why they were basically marked for this. Cause it's like, what was they doing this for? And when you gamble, you ain't won. You done won a couple times, but you ain't up. You ain't up, man, overall. You might have won a few times, but overall you ain't up. So yeah, I think they was. That's why they was doing it. And that's what I'm saying. Like they obviously once again, the NBA, the lifestyle, it's gambling is nothing to them. So becoming an addict to them, man, it's really not a big deal. So that's another thing about this gambling stuff. Like, man, gambling is people. We do this. Gambling is something that people do. Um, and you know, me personally, I feel like if you got the money to gamble, go ahead and gamble. I don't really got no problem with it. But I know some people. I here lately, I've been kind of having some because I know some people close to me, man, and I feel like they got gambling problems. So I do know that, yeah, you can't have a gambling problem, and that can be an issue. So they got a lot of money, so I can assume that their gambling problem is way worse than what anything I'd have ever seen in my life. So yeah, I think that's what it. I think that was the major thing for sure, man. Them dudes is gambling too much, man, and that's another thing too. I want y'all to. I wish I don't have my, but there's a book about baseball. I I was gonna do a segment about this. I've been wanting to talk about this. That's why I'm mad about this gambling thing coming out because I had wanted to do a whole segment. I wanted to talk about gambling, man, and the whole history of gambling. That was like this how I talk about the history of football. I wanted to talk about the history of gambling. Like I don't think gambling is the root of sports. Like we don't understand. Like this is how sports got started. It started from gambling. All the when back in the 1860s, um, like gambling was like they said like the oh man, the economy like gambling contributed to like it was like they in today's money it would be billions of dollars that they was gambling back at that time. So this is how sports got started. All the sports leagues and stuff like that, like the Roonies in NFL. And if you look at the owners in any sport, all these sports, all the owners, it's a reason why black people are not the owners of these leagues. This is another thing that we don't be understanding. We be like, oh, well, it's because these owners, they are criminals, man. Like they are the real, like, look at what's going on right now. look at who our leaders are. I guess they are the leaders. Look at the people who run this place right now. That's where all this stuff come from. It's criminals, man. So that was where sports started from, gambling. The gamblers, the bookies and all that, the Roonies. The Roonies were bookies. That's where they got their money from. They were bookies. Like they weren't like no businessmen owning like property or nothing. They were bookies, loan sharks. Like those were the people that started these leagues. That's how all this stuff started from the beginning. So that's another reason why, man, we have to know history. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all about all this. This is why I know y'all hate me talking about it. Like when I be saying we slaves, like we are. Like this is a slave system. This is where they get it from. All this stuff is ran off of that system. It's the same thing. This is their system. This is how they do it. Like they know how to use us, man. They know how to use us. They'll give us a couple crumbs here and there. They'll give us some crumbs. They'll give us a piece of the. They'll give us the big piece of chicken. But that's all we getting, man. But yeah, man, that was man. Like I said, man, I really didn't want to go all crazy about that, man. But yeah, gambling, this gambling problem, man, it's gonna be a big problem from here on out, and we gotta realize, like I said, man, go back and look at the history on this, man, because it goes way back. It goes back to the beginning. I can't think of the name of the book, man, but there's a book about baseball. It's like one of the major like histories of baseball books. After this live goes, and I'll post it into the description once it's all over with. I'll post some of all the books and stuff that I'm gonna talk about on here. But that's a good book, man. Read that book. That was kind of how I started understanding about like how all these sports came about and what was going on. But also too, man, I want to give a shout out, man, to the Black Fives, man. I actually followed them. I don't know if y'all ever see me. I always wear Black Fives hat. Wear Black Fives stuff all the time. Claude Johnson, the Black Fives. That's a book. That's another book that you need to go get. That really like kind of it like really shaped me, man. Like the way I think about sports, period, man. But I just want to say shout out to Claude Johnson, man. I hope I know he ain't on here or nothing, but I hope he sees this one day. And I just want to thank him for following me. He followed me on Instagram. I was like, that was like one of my biggest. I was like, oh man, they actually followed me back, and they put a picture of us up on our from one of our previous podcasts, and I just want to thank them, man. And I just want to just give a big shout out to Claude Johnson and the Black Fives, man. Everybody go check them out for sure, man, because I love Black Fives. I love everything they do. Go buy their apparel. They got hats, shirts, all that. PA Flex is on here, man. PA, man, I need you on here, man. I need you and your I need the music group. I need the whole group on here, man. Let me get on here so we can talk about what y'all doing, man. I see y'all got some stuff going on, man. I need you. Get on here. We going live now, man. We live from here on out, probably, man. We don't need no studio. We don't need none of that no more. We live now. So let me know what's up, man. Yeah, you said the Pistons used to have gambling planes. Like, yeah, they all did. Yeah, that's how the NBA was, man. I mean, Jordan and them used to talk about. That's what they talk about all the time, man. How they gambled on the planes. Like, that's what they do. And that's another thing too. Like, man, this is something that they've been talking about. Okay, yeah, man, yeah, for sure, PA, man. Please, man. You already know, man. We gotta chop it up, man. Yeah, yep, yeah. Let me know, man. I know y'all got a busy schedule, man. So, I come to you too, for real. Send me your schedule too, man. Let me know when y'all doing another show or something, man. So I can we can get together. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see if I can add my man. Oh man, my fault. Did you get Roddy, did you get that link? Did that link that I sent you earlier, is that not the link, or I gotta send you something else? Did you see that link I sent you on your text message? Check that and let me know if that's not it, because that was the one that I thought that was the link that they had on there. That's why I sent that to you. That wasn't it, or is that just for you to just join the live? Everybody bear with me for a little second, man. I told y'all, man. I told y'all we was gonna transition, man. I got I got Makai Roddy, Reynoldsburg, point guard, star, sophomore. I got him and his dad. They gonna join us. Yeah, I think that's the link. Check it. Can you check it and let me know? Let me know if that's the link or not. If that's not it, I'll see if I can figure something else out. Because when I had got on there, they were saying that was the link. Let me see. Yeah. You said, is that the link to the actual live and not to bring us on? Oh, you should be. Oh, it's the link to the live, not to bring you on. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see, man. Let me see. Let me play with this for a little bit, y'all. Let me see if I can try to get. All right, I'm back, fellas. I'm back, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back, fellas. I'm back, y'all. Hold on. Give me one little second. I'm trying to see if I can add Roddy. Give me a little quick second. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Bear with me, y'all. We gonna get it together. I need to just try to figure out how I can add Roddy in here. Man. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I tried already. I was looking for it, man. I don't see it nowhere. That's why I said there ain't nowhere for it. It don't say. It's telling me that link that's the only link it's saying for me to share. It don't say to add you in. I had put it on here for you to add. It should. The settings ain't. I'm. Yeah. I already. I might have to go. I'm gonna probably have to go out for a second. I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna come back, fellas. So be patient with me. I'll be right back.